Hey, I'm Jenna Henderson. Welcome to the Balanced Mindset Makeover Challenge. I'm so excited you're here. So over and over again, I hear from small business owners like myself about how stressed they are all the time. They never feel like they have the balance between work and life and self. And so my whole motivation behind this challenge was to give you the tools to turn that around. I want you to find that missing piece, P-E-A-C-E, in your business that you've been missing for too long. So to do that, we have to start with your mindset about balance, because when we fix our mindset, our actions follow. So one phrase that I need you to stop using right now is this: I want to find balance. Now, you're probably like, wait a minute, isn't this whole thing about balance? And yes, it is. But there is one key word that you need to change, and that is the word find. When you use the word find, it subconsciously triggers your brain into thinking that balance already exists and that it's out there somewhere waiting for you. And this is false. There is not some magical balanced creature out there waiting for you to find it, because balance looks different for everyone. Everyone runs their business differently. Everyone's family dynamics are different. Personalities are different. And therefore, balance between it all is going to look different. So we're going to stop using the phrase find balance, and we're going to start using the phrase create balance. Okay, this triggers your brain to stop thinking about balance as something that already exists, and instead start thinking about what you need to do to create the balance you need. It moves you from a passive place to an active place when it comes to balance, and suddenly you realize that you do actually have the control to make it happen. And when we create balance, we are allowing space for the best version of ourselves to show up in all areas of our lives. Okay, I'm going to say that again. When we create balance, we are allowing space for the best version of ourselves to show up in all areas of our lives. So, with that in mind, knowing now that we need to create balance, we must first define what we're creating. I want us to consider both what makes us feel balanced as well as what makes us feel unbalanced. So think about the times that you're most stressed. What's missing? Is it childcare? Is it a break? Is it time to think about anything unrelated to work or kids? Is it a chance to be creative? Whatever it is, I want you to think about what you need to feel balanced in an ideal world, okay? Don't get hung up on but statements. But statements are any phrase like, I'd love to get a massage once a month, but whatever follows. Or I'd feel balanced if I didn't have to do laundry, but I'm going to go more into working through but statements in my soon to be announced online course. But the basics are, whatever your but statement is, you need to work through it in order to create balance, because chances are those but statements are what's keeping you from finding balance or creating balance in the first place. So here's what I want you to do. To define balance in your life, I want you to think about the things that help you feel balanced or cause you to feel unbalanced on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and spontaneous basis. For example, on a daily basis, I feel completely off balance until I've had a shower. I always, every single day of my life, need to have a shower first thing in the morning. Otherwise, my day just cannot begin. The exceptions to this would be like Saturday morning when I'm feeling lazy, and so I lounge around in my pajamas until about 10 while my boys play. And then I take a shower and start the day, whether that's chores around the house or going out with my family or whatever. So other ideas for daily balance would be like journaling or prayer or meditation, time at the gym, a nap, coffee, book, whatever. TV time on the couch at the end of the day. Examples of when I feel unbalanced is when I spend too much time mindlessly scrolling on social media, or I stay up too late. So you get the idea. Some more inspiration for weekly balance would be going out to eat instead of cooking, drinks with girlfriends, piano lessons, date night, painting class, church. One thing I do every Sunday is clean up the playroom really well. I let the boys have at it, make it a mess all weekend, and then I get in there and make it nice and tidy at the end of the weekend for the rest of the week. So ideas for balance on a monthly basis would be a monthly massage, or a day off to volunteer, or a meetup with local photographers, or a monthly visit from a housekeeper. Yearly, I put this one in there because I feel like there's a mindset for photographers especially that life is most glamorous when we travel. And I love to travel, but too much travel in 1 year is really stressful for me. And so when I recognize that too much travel makes me feel unbalanced, I could let go of those jealous feelings I saw when others were jet setting all the time. So also on a yearly basis, like an example, I like to give my closets and kitchen cabinets a good cleaning out. It helps my mind to stay clear when the junk piles up, which is a lot. So, and then spontaneously, like sometimes my mind is just like, ugh, and I just need a random break. So I'll get out of the house and go grab a Coke from Sonic, or I'll take a nap. Or one of my favorite things to do actually is just go to a matinee, a movie all by myself. And I have no guilt about this. And I'm going to get more into the guilt portion of that soon and really dive deep into that in the course that I'm doing. But here's your homework now. I want you to download the worksheet for today and fill in some ideas for yourself for different times where you feel balanced and when you feel unbalanced. So do that for yourself on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis, when you're feeling balanced or when you're feeling unbalanced. And then tape that up where you can see it. Then I want you to actually start doing the things you need to do to make it happen for yourself. So if you've put on your list that you need to set aside time to journal every day, start making time for that. Or if you've recognized that staying up too late also makes you feel unbalanced, then go to bed at night. So whatever you've put on your list in both columns, just start recognizing it on a daily basis. Start doing the things that help you feel balanced and stop doing the things that make you feel unbalanced. And work through those but statements. I don't want to hear, I would like to, but. Whatever your but statement is, you've got to work through it. Also, be sure to post about today's challenge in your Instagram stories. Maybe a selfie of yourself doing your daily or spontaneous balance activity, or a picture where your list is hanging so you can see it for yourself every day. And be sure to use hashtag Jenna Clicks so that I can see it. So questions, send them my way. I'll be happy to answer them. And in the Facebook group, share some ideas of how you're defining balance for yourself, and maybe we can draw inspiration from each other. Okay, that's it for day 1. I hope that information was helpful, and we'll see you for day 2.